Human trafficking is real, whether it's sex trafficking or labor trafficking. And it's up to us as educators and adults to bring awareness. And we need to start talking to our kids more and being at the forefront of educating.
We're at Vanguard University, and the Orange County Human Trafficking Task Force is hosting this event for 7th and 8th grade middle school students.
We have approximately 500 middle schoolers from 3 school districts, and they're here today to learn about what human trafficking and child exploitation is.
Our goal is to teach them about signs to be aware of regarding exploitation and trafficking before they become victims.
In 2016, under the California Healthy Youth Act, it was amended to include human trafficking prevention education. What's really wonderful about events like this, though, is that it extends that education, and they get to see all of the amazing organizations that are very active in this work.
A lot of times you have these kids that maybe they don't know how to express what's happening to them, they don't know how to talk to someone about it, they don't know who to seek out.
They're not necessarily going to the adults about what's happening, they're going to each other. So the peer-to-peer education really is at the forefront of this effort.
Using someone in a selfish way to make money, that could be so many different things. And that's what human trafficking is. It's not just the extreme, it's not just kidnapping, it is so much more complex.
But by knowing respect, trust, communication, boundaries, knowing that those are the foundation of a good relationship, that can also help prevent you all from becoming a statistic and be aware of the red flags in a relationship.
Peer-to-peer is a research-based approach that is based on this idea that we listen to and we trust people who are like us. So when we have near peers, college students, sharing with middle school students, they can talk about things that they've experienced in a way that's very relatable and convincing. So if we can equip them with the knowledge and the expertise to help keep each other safe, that's really where the crux of prevention is going to make a difference.
Raise your hand if you've ever seen a sign like the one on the screen. This is a common way that traffickers exploit teens. So we encourage you guys not to call these numbers and even tear down these signs if you see them, because if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Be a voice. It's so important to know that everybody has a voice and it's important to use it, and that also means allowing others to use their voice as well.
It is not just to meet our legal standards of teaching certain information. The goal is all the way full-rounded support for the academic system, for the student, for the family.
I just hope that we can all just come together and really support these youth, because it matters. Like, they're gonna be a reflection of how we want the future to look like. So I think we have to really invest in them and really take the time to love them and guide them.
I was raised by a single mom. I began to run amok on the streets and I was trafficked. You guys have the power to say yes or say no. And I think that holds a lot of weight. It's that power that gives you all so much strength and empowerment over your life.
An event like this that is going to be fun for kids, provide an educational opportunity, this is going to help the schools.
This is the real world application of their learning. We don't want the learning to stay in the classroom. We need the learning to be extended outside of the classroom. And really, these are our students that are going to carry this message for their peers and for their school community.
I would encourage all school districts to think about events like this. It's a great way to empower young people to know about the risks of exploitation and abuse and human trafficking, but also to know that they have a power to make a difference, to be modern-day abolitionists and fight human trafficking.